My name is Susannah Streeter. I'm a former BBC anchor. Very pleased to be hosting this debate.
We're going to be looking at how today's technology is really paving the way for tomorrow's advancements. Now, I met many of you yesterday, but just a quick introduction for those who weren't here. My name is Susannah Streeter. I'm a former BBC business anchor, presenting programmes like World Business Report and Business Matters on the BBC World Service and BBC World Television News. Now I'm a financial commentator, and I'm still on television daily reporting on all of the latest developments in the business world. And as you can imagine, my days have been very busy recently, explaining all of the repercussions of advancements in AI for financial markets, businesses, and our daily lives.
But as we are staring at potentially a very long and deep recession, those qualities, being agile and adaptable and affordable, will be absolutely key. Building up financial resilience is such a challenge, and we need to pull as many levers as possible to really make a difference. But thanks to this groundbreaking initiative, this is changing, and it really is so good to see.
During this high-level plenary session, we're going to be focusing on the need for stable investment. And of course, investment is a key part of that.
While, of course, each technology does empower us, it also changes society to some extent, and to us as human beings. Once we can be augmented by AI in so many ways, will it be acceptable to be a kind of plain, unaltered person? And with AI being able to carry out more and more tasks, which unique strengths will humans bring to the table?
So, we have come off the roller coaster and we are now onto the bumper cars. And that is really what markets are reacting to right now.
What we need instead is a bit of ringmaster optimism. She assembles the agile acrobats and those threat tamers that can really keep an eye on the horizon and tame those threats that are coming down the line.
I used to work for the BBC for many years as one of their business anchors.
Hello and welcome to World Business Report. I'm Susannah Streeter. Sluggish inflation, volatile markets, and when interest rates will rise. No shortage of questions for this weekend's gathering of central bankers. But did we get any answers?
So now when I chair conferences, it really complements my work as a financial commentator, because I have a deep dive into the industries that I'm chairing the conferences for. So whether it's the Global Logistics Summit, whether it's the insurance industry, could even be the concrete industry, and you would never know how many insights you can get into the world of construction through hosting the Concrete Show. I mean, really, it's fascinating.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Our Ocean. In a moment, I'm going to be opening the next session, how to promote and protect a healthy ocean. It's a vital debate to have, because in this time of rapid change, it's really important to find ways of both safeguarding the ocean environment and providing for human needs. Now, the health of the ocean is a real concern for our next speaker. He's already been at the conference making a key commitment. Now listen to his call for action. Please welcome former US Secretary of State, John Kerry.
We have had some absolutely incredible content over the last few days, really demonstrating how we are truly living in tomorrow's world.
Yeah, how does the trend compare to China, for example, and what lessons can the EU draw from China and other regions when it comes to successful electrification?
I've been lucky enough to spend quite a considerable time over the past few years in Norway's high north, chairing this geopolitical conference called Arctic Frontiers.
And with that, I'd like to introduce someone who is uniquely positioned to help us understand what is going on, what it means for our organisations, and why this is such an opportunity for commercial marketers. It's my pleasure to introduce Susannah Streeter, broadcaster, financial commentator, former BBC News anchor, and now head of money and markets at Hargreaves Lansdown.
Well, let's talk to Susannah Streeter, financial markets commentator, a regular on the programme. Morning, Susannah.
Retail sales fell for the second month in a row overall in November. And let's remember just how important retail is for the UK economy. It accounts for around 10% of all UK jobs. What you're seeing is central banks, particularly the People's Bank of China, going on this gold buying spree.
It's an eye-watering loss, isn't it? It is absolutely huge, and we already knew that it was a really torrid time for Rolls-Royce.
And then when I got my first job in journalism, I then had this side hustle that I was a reserve in the Royal Air Force. And I would be paid not a lot, but I had a side hustle that allowed me to travel the world and be paid a bit and learn kind of military skills.
Where our reporter Susannah Streeter is there for us this morning. Very good morning to you. Mission completed. I experienced 4.5G, and it's incredible to think that fast jet pilots experience double that. It is exhausting, so intense. I think I really need to lie down now.
That pressure really was so intense, and I'm a former reserve officer in the Royal Air Force, but I've never experienced anything like that. We're in the control room, and you can see